Welcome back to Cody's Game Shelf. I apologize that my iPad isn't holding too still for this one, so I'm kind of might move around a little bit, and I apologize. Just the angle's weird that I've got it on. So this is my top shelf over here, and I got a lot of stuff on here, so I'm going to move moving pretty quickly. I've got Travel Catan right here, which I've had for a few years, and I don't know if I've ever actually played that version of it, but I don't have regular Catan anymore, so I got that one. We're all good. This is not a Magic. I don't have Magic in here. It's a Magic box, but I've got some. Frank gave me some like these old Star Trek cards, and I haven't really explored them, so maybe we'll do that in the future here. Ultra Pro. This is the 13 Minutes, I believe, which is a Cold War game. Kind of a fun little Cold War game there. Of course, the love letters, Batman love letter and regular love letter. And I don't need both, but I've got them both. What are you going to do? Sovereign's Chain. This is a kind of a card game. That's one I actually think I might be getting rid of here pretty soon. It was a fun game, but I never played it. I don't know that I'll ever see myself playing it again. We've got Dark Stories. That was from Z-Man. Dark Stories is pretty fun. It's just these like very brief stories that have mysteries that you're trying to figure out. Good game to play with a group where you're just looking for something really light. If you're in a car, and the driver needs some distraction, that's some fun stuff. The game, the original IDW version of the game, which is kind of a fun cooperative game, or as I like to call it, the game. The game. Let's see. Well, let's go up there. I've got the Resistance, the original Resistance, with an expansion to it. I've got Resistance Avalon. Of course, great social deduction games, although I may be getting rid of these because I just don't play them anymore. They've been killed. Coup, which is a great game. I love Coup. Good card game. Point Salad. Point Salad's another good, fun, light, fairly interesting game about food and salad. Again, very light kind of filler game. Secret Hitler. Secret Hitler kind of killed the Resistance for me. But that's another great social deduction game I've really enjoyed quite a bit. Sherlock Holmes, Consulting Detective. I had the sequel to it, and I know there's several since, but I keep thinking I wanted to get through this one before I played them, and I just hardly ever get to play this one. So I don't know. At some point, maybe I'll do a live one of this just to see how that would play out. That might be kind of fun. Sherlock Holmes, Consulting Detective. Really good game there. It's kind of a story game, though, too. You read newspapers and you're trying to solve a mystery, see if you can solve it faster than Sherlock did. Maquis. Maquis is a great game. I've done a solo version of that. That is a French resistance game. You're trying to defeat the Germans. You're trying to conduct these missions against the Germans. Very fun game. Very, very well done. Twilight Squabble. Zach gave me that one a few years ago. It's kind of again a mini Twilight struggle, but you're playing cards, Cold War. It's the Soviets versus the Americans. Very fun, quick, light card game there. Hero Realms, again, kind of the fantasy version of Star Realms. I like Star Realms better, but I do like Hero Realms quite a bit. In fact, I think my copy of Star Realms is in my car. I kind of keep that in my car because I figure if I'm somewhere and I need to play a game with somebody, I got that. But that's Hero Realms, the fantasy version, really fun. This is Age of Dogfights World War I, with the expansion packs here, different aircraft types. This is a really fun World War I dogfighting system. It kind of reminds me of X-Wing, but it's a little bit better. It's got elevation in it, which is pretty cool. Really enjoy this one quite a bit. Now we're moving on to some heavier games here. First of all, we got Crusader Kings, based on the video game. My friend Matthias in Texas turned me on to that one. He told me about it. I actually, is it the Free League publishes that? I got in touch with them. They sent me that copy. Really fun game. I really like it. It's got this cool event system where events that you're doing, the cards that you play affect events for the people after you. Really fun system there. Successors, I played this fairly recently. This is a from Phalanx. This is a reprint of the game where you're actually trying to you're the successors to Alexander the Great's throne, and you're trying to kind of have yourself be declared the king, the successor. And it's a pretty involved game. It's a fairly heavy game. There's a lot going on Wouldn't recommend that to people that are just looking for a light, fun game. Pretty heavy game there. And then Hannibal versus Hamelcar, which is kind of the same system as Successors, card driven. Again, you're trying to control points politically as well as militarily. Of the two, I prefer Hannibal and Hamelcar, but they both have their charm, both have unique things about it that I really enjoy. All right, so that is my top shelf in this section. Let me know what you think. Are there any of these games you think I should get rid of? There's some you like there? Let me know. Always happy to hear from you. Take it easy.
Somebody help me on my feet again.